David, a frustrating result this evening here in Edinburgh. What's your overall thoughts on the game?
That's the best word to describe it. It is frustrating. There's nothing from tonight's game that surprises. We expected to be quite a kind of chaotic, physical type game, which I thought we actually managed quite well. I thought we dealt with a lot of the sort of aerial strength that they had and minimised that to as best we could. I thought a lot of the second and third balls, which we felt was going to be a challenge for us as well, generally we mopped up and managed well. Ultimately, the games came and went on the back of 2 free kicks, one of which I think Bud's got to save, and Bud's in agreement with that. He's aware of that. I think then the second one's a good strike, so it's one of those unfortunate things. But they're late in this first half where we would like to have managed the game or that moment of the game a little bit better. I thought that the bit then the second half comes down to as much as we got ourselves into some good positions in the final third. I thought we didn't create enough. I don't think we worked the goalkeeper enough. I think that's quite simply comes down to the last decision, the last action we do with the ball, and potentially the movement in the box as well to carry more threat into their back line. So that's ultimately where it came and went on, and that is frustrating.
As frustrating as it is, how important is it for the boys to almost utilise tonight's result moving forward, as you've got a quick turnaround for East Kilbride on Tuesday night?
We have to be. There's no question. East Kilbride's a different game, different surface, different environment. So there'll be certain bits of the game maybe not be as close to what it was tonight, and that's where we have to prepare the players for that, and we need to challenge ourselves and the players to find out when we get ourselves into the attacking areas of the pitch that how we can hurt opposition a bit more. And it's not necessarily the person with the ball. There's maybe a little bit more required from the one attacking the box to try and, as I say, carry more threat and more movement to the opposition back line. So that's something we need to look at. It's not just as simple as getting there and you get the opportunity to score, but for all the possession we generally had and the control we had, we probably didn't have enough shots at goal to make the keeper think about what threat we should be able to pose for him. So that's disappointing, but we need to move on to it. There's nothing else we can do now from the game tonight other than learn as quickly as we possibly can, because the next game's coming very, very quickly.
As disappointing as tonight's result was, having Zach Lovelace come on and Connor Young as well, are you able to take some positives from their first game this evening and being part of the group in the Lowland League?
Yeah, again, it's part of the process of learning how we want to look as a team, how we want to play and how they can fit into that. Our players also recognising what strengths they have, and the more games we get together with them, we'll start to utilise a bit more freely. I think it's also important that we mention Connor Allen. I thought Connor Allen in the heart of our defence was terrific tonight. I thought he managed the aerial threat which Civil Service clearly had, and I also felt in terms of working in possession with the ball, he was what we want him to look like as well. So listen, there's individual bits we'll look at as a positive, but I think the immediate bit at the moment is the players are frustrated because they wanted to start strong, start well. First half in the opening part, if we got 1-0, we were that. We looked how we wanted to be, but ultimately you lose the 2 goals the way we did. That puts you in the back foot. And the second half, as I say, we just need to be more clinical, more dynamic in and around their box, and more ruthless.